Hello again and welcome back for part 2 of this making the number blocks using Minecraft. If you watched the last video you saw us make number block number 1 and this time round we're going to make number block number 2. So there you can see our number block number 1 from last time and this time we will make number block number 2 and put him next to number block number 1. So number block number 2 is going to be twice as high because it's 2 cubes, just like it's 2 ones. So number block 2 is orange. So last time we used, I think it was red concrete, which is a nice smooth colour. So this time I'm going to pick some orange concrete and then also a darker orange too. So we've got our 2 orange blocks there. I'm going to use the yellow concrete again and maybe the yellow terracotta. Also, number block number 2 wears glasses and these glasses are blue, I think, or purple. I have to take a picture. We'll get those. We need some white quartz again for number 2's eyes and black. And also I'm going to use some pink or colour like that for number 2's lips. So let's have a look. So here's the quartz, which I'm going to use again for the eyes. Well, the number 2 version I'm doing isn't showing any teeth, so the white's just going to be for the eyes. Also, where's the black? I'll be getting the black for the pupils of the eye. I think last time, was it black concrete I used? I've got my pink wool now. And then, where's the black? It wasn't coal. Wasn't the box? Let me have a look. I think black terracotta. Yes, I'll use that. Right, now it's time to start building again. This number 2 is going to have the same number of blocks as number 1. I think it was 13 we did. 13 across and 13 back. But the other one was 13 blocks high as well. This one I'm going to make 26 blocks high because number 2 is twice as big as number 1. So I'm just counting here. It was 13. Yep, go across 13 here. Get rid of those. And let's refill in this line. So we have 13 blocks by 13 blocks. And this one as well is going to be hollow too. I think it would just take way too long to fill in all the centre too, and there's no real point. I think it's quite nice to have some hollow ones. As I mentioned last time in the number 1 video, you could even turn all these number blocks once you've done maybe 1 to 10 into a city or a village. I guess number 10 would be a skyscraper, and then inside you could build houses or, you know, apartments maybe. It could be quite a nice project. I might even do it once I've finished all these myself, but we'll find out. So now I'm filling in these lines. Oops, never mind. I'll get rid of that one. And those 2. So once again, I'm just going to keep going round and round. If you want to skip forward in the video, that's fine. You skip forward and, until we're near the top. Otherwise, block by block, I'm just going to keep rising up here. Now, I'm going to make this as tall as number 1, and then I'm going to see if I can put something in between that separates them, that makes it look like 2 separate blocks rather than one big long orange one. If I can, I'm not sure I will be able to do. I know they have half sizes or maybe pieces of carpet, but I have a feeling that even though like a piece of carpet or a half block will look half the size or just a small little piece, it will still occupy a whole cube of space in the Minecraft world, which means we'll have like a thin piece of carpet or a half block and then a gap and then the next block. So, but we'll see when we get there, but I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Here we go. By the time we've finished all these number blocks, I should be able to stack these blocks in no time at all. So I have a feeling that we might be getting quite close to the top here. Let's have a look in a minute. Right, that's another level done. It's kind of a bit off-putting because the way I think the screen works on Minecraft, it kind of distorts the picture. So when we're looking down here, it looks really long. But then if you step back and have a look, it's definitely a cube, or you know, it's not as distorted as it looks when you get dead close. Missed a block there. I think that's the second to last level for us to reach the same height as number block 1, but let's have a look. So you can always let us know in the comments which number block you might like us to make as we move on. Number 2 looks like number 2 most of the time, just 2 blocks together. Number 3 though could be straight up 3 blocks, or sometimes it could be like a corner shape. It's totally up to you. If you have any ideas, let us know in the comments and we can see if we can make it that way. Like number 4 can be long. Most of the time number 4 is like a square, 2 and 2. We can try other things. 6 could be 6 up, or 6 also sometimes has a 3 and 3 next to each other, so we might try that for a bit of variety. We'll see. 7 generally 7, most up and down, multicoloured. 8, 9 and 10 though could get interesting, but we'll get there. Right, now I'm going to have a look here and see if I can find maybe a different colour orange or an orange carpet, just to see if we can create this separate layer between the 2 blocks. So let's try this. But like I said before, I have a feeling this is not... See, that would look quite nice. Step back, have that little line in between, then start the neck up. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to have a gap. So if I put a block on... Yeah. So no, it's not going to work. But that's fine. I think anyway, if I get rid of these and then just stack the orange one starting again, I think we can figure out. I think we can see that it looks like number block 2 anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to double check and see if there's anything else that we could use, but I don't think so. Let's just keep going with these orange blocks all the way to the top. So now we're going to have to do what we've just done again to give us that. I'm just double checking here that it is actually 13 blocks high, which means I'm going to have a total of 26 or another 13 levels. So here I go again. I'm going to put these going up as a marker. Before I had number 1 as my marker, but now I've gone up to here. This is going to have to be it. So once again, if you want to skip forward and have a look at the finished design, you can do, or if you want to stick around here and listen to me talk about it, that's fine too. I'm just going to keep filling this time until we've got to the top, and then once we're at the top, we'll put on the top layer so it's closed, and then we're going to work on the glasses. I think the most time is taken up by putting these blocks round and around the edges. It just takes a while, and unless you want to build this out in one of those third-party programs, there's no other way to do it than just to go around and keep sticking these bricks in. The more you do it, the quicker you get, and as you go around these corners, it doesn't take long to do. I've just knocked that out there. Oops, I don't want to drop down. Let's keep getting the right height, and especially in creative mode, when you double tap X on the PlayStation. You double tap X, and you can fly around, and then you just drift sideways. Hold the place block button, and it's not too bad. Hold it down and just float around the corner. And then you get good enough, you can take these corners quite well, and not do that, and keep stacking these blocks. A few more to go. And also, when we get to the top, we'll have to make a number 2 that floats above number 2's head. So we can use our black for that too. I'm going to have to try and... I mean, a 1's easy to make, it's just a straight line. Number 2, I should be able to do that. I'll make that up when I get there and improvise. Here we go, am I too high to get that in now? There we go. Right, well, we're nearly there, looks like, and then we'll fill in, wow, it's quite help, we'll fill in the top level and get that number 2 made. Now, I can't imagine how high number 10 is going to be. I doubt we'll be able to see number 1 at all when we stood on the top of number 10. I have to see, I mean, I think Minecraft can let you build that high. I know ages ago there used to be a height limit, but I have a feeling they've taken that away, or at least it's a lot higher, so yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we can fit in number 10, but we'll have a go at that. That's going to be another 8 videos away. But in the meantime, if you have any more ideas, let me know, and we can have a go. Now, I'm not sure if I've done that, I'm just counting these, if I've done that too high. And done. Right, I'm going to head over this way and fill in, the top level, which is the quickest part of making this. This doesn't take long at all, back and forth. Last row now, and we've finished the top. There we are. Now, should we have a step back and have a look? Wow. Number 2 is looking good now, quite high, twice the height of number 1. So we're going to get started on, I think I'll do the number 2 next. On the top, there we go. Super speed in there, right, and let's get the black. And we'll make this number 2 now. I'm going to try and find the middle so I can get this. Line it up with the number 1. Get this number 2 as central as I can on top of, on top of number 2's head. So we'll start off, I'll put down, because we want it to float, I'm going to put down one that I can then build on, and then smash that one away, because then we'll have that gap underneath that we need. I might even do 2 high or 1 high, let's have a think. I think 1 high will work. So let's make the number 2. I'll get rid of that one, there we go, floating already. Now let's try and figure out how to get this looking like a number 2. Think of it, 2 more blocks out here. I'll build on that, get rid of that one, maybe. I'm sure someone somewhere's done a tutorial on how to make numbers in Minecraft. It's not too hard. I'm just trying to get it to look as much like the Numberblocks 2 as I can. There we go, we're getting there. Let's try a block. One on top as well. Okay, and as we can see there, we've got it looking like a number 2. I think that looks pretty good. So the next thing I'm going to do is make the glasses and the eyes for Numberblock number 2. So I'm just going to figure out here how the best position for these. So we want them to be in the middle, so I count the blocks across. If I do 6 blocks in, so on the 7th block I should be able to start, and that will be the centre of the glasses, giving us an equal space on either side so that the eyes are symmetrical. There we go, and now let's figure out how to put these on. They kind of go up and over the top of number 2's head just a bit. I'll do that and I'll make them, they're kind of an oval shape too. I'll see if I can, they're kind of an oval shape too. I'll see if I can make them into an oval as well. And the same on the other side. And once I've done this, I'll put the white in the middle. Now what I'm doing differently in this one, as you can see down there from number block 1, I did number block 1's eye quite flat. Now it's different, slightly different with the glass. I think that's too long. I might change that. Number block 2's glasses are on her face. So they will stick out a bit, so I'm accounting for that by putting them on. Number block 2, let's take away some of that. And then I'm going to put number block 2's eyes, cut out some blocks and put them where the orange was. So it will look like number 1, but then the glasses will stick out, just like real glasses, I suppose. I think that will do. So I think if I finish off these glasses, the shape's not bad. And then I'll get rid of the blocks in the middle, fill them with white, add the black for the pupils of the eye, and then onto the mouth. So I'm going to carry on with this. The last few pieces of the glasses are going in now, and then we can start working on the eyes. I think that's looking alright. So I've got my block of quartz here, which I'm going to use for the eyes. Let's get rid of the orange pieces that we don't need. Okay, right, let's get rid of these orange pieces. It won't take long. And we'll stick the whites in then, and get the blacks in as well. And the other side. Great. It's looking good. Right, now quickly I'm going to stick in these white blocks of quartz. Then we can get the eyes finished. Oops, get these done. Not doing very well there. Okay. Good. One side down and one side left to go. I don't want to do that. Nope, it doesn't really matter. I think that looks like number 2, so I'm going to get the black terracotta. Knock out some of those, whoops, not that, knock out some of those whites now. Replace them with the black terracotta. Yep, and this side. And that's number 2's eyes done. I might add some more, because his eyes are a bit more, yeah, I think so. Let's have a step back in a second and have a look. Yep, that's better. And finally, let's do number 2's mouth, which from the picture I'm working on is nearly like a square shape with a hole in the middle. Just do a surround, leaving an empty block in the middle. I think 3 by 3, 9 squares, that's all I'll need, I think. And I might just leave his actual mouth rather than using a black terracotta. I might just leave it as a hole. Let's see. There we go. And I think that is done. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that number 2. So now we have number block number 1 and number block number 2. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a go yourself. If you have Minecraft at home, on the PC or on the PlayStation, give it a shot and see if you can make your own number 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time where we'll make number block number 3. Bye!
Guys, remember to like and subscribe. What do you like to see next?